Archangel Michael says be careful. Someone's family is sending your picture to an investigator, and you need to watch this fast. This is not a random warning, but an urgent divine alert, meant to protect you right now. There's something dangerous happening behind the scenes that you need to know about immediately. The universe has rushed this message to you because time is running out. This revelation isn't by chance, it's heaven's emergency broadcast to your spirit. Someone close to you has betrayed your trust in the worst possible way, and divine intervention is your only protection. This investigation isn't just a simple background check. It holds the power to destroy your reputation, your relationships, and your entire future if you don't act fast. What this family is planning will shock you to your core once you understand their real motives. The investigator they've hired isn't looking for ordinary information. They're digging for something specific that could ruin everything you've built. Your peace, your privacy, and your protection are all at risk right now. When you discover why they're really investigating you, the betrayal will cut deeper than you ever imagined. The spiritual attack disguised as a legal investigation could change your life forever. If heaven doesn't intervene, your spirit is under attack, and this message arrives at the perfect moment. For divine intervention, the universe has activated every angel and spiritual warrior to defend you right now. If you're ready to receive heavenly protection from this investigation, type protect now and prepare your heart for the spiritual armor you desperately need. Let this divine shield flow through you and anchor your soul in safety. Your readiness to fight back spiritually invites the blessing of protection closer to your situation. Archangel Michael whispers the betrayal runs deeper than you know, but divine justice runs even deeper. Someone's family has been watching you for months, collecting photos, studying your movements, and building a case against you. They felt threatened by your success and decided to hire a private investigator to find dirt on you. This isn't just curiosity. It's calculated spiritual warfare using human agents. The weight of their jealousy has been building in the spiritual realm, and now it's manifesting in the physical world through this investigation. They've been plotting in secret, whispering lies about you, and now they're taking action. But the heavens have been watching too, and divine counter-intelligence is already in motion. This investigation will backfire on them in ways they never expected, because God protects His chosen ones. Like this video to claim the divine protection covering your life right now. You're stepping into a spiritual safety net that no earthly investigation can penetrate. Let this moment activate the angelic forces working on your behalf. The protection you need isn't just legal, it's supernatural. Sharing this message breaks every curse and spell they've tried to cast over your reputation and future. The family behind this investigation isn't motivated by justice or truth. They're driven by pure jealousy and fear. Your spiritual gifts, your success, your favor with people, and your divine calling have exposed their own spiritual poverty. They can't stand seeing you blessed while they struggle in darkness. This investigation is their desperate attempt to bring you down to their level. They've been watching your social media, studying your lifestyle, and resenting every blessing you receive. The light that shines through you makes their darkness more obvious, and they can't handle the contrast. Their investigator isn't looking for crimes, he's looking for anything that can be twisted to damage your character. They want to find secrets, create scandals, or plant evidence that will destroy your reputation. But what they don't understand is that you're covered by divine blood, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Archangel Michael says divine justice moves faster than human investigations, and heaven's court never makes mistakes. The spiritual realm is already building your defense case, while they're still gathering their accusations. Type 777 to activate the divine protection that makes their investigation powerless against you. This sacred number sequence opens the heavenly courtroom where your case will be heard and decided in your favor before their earthly investigation even begins. If you wish to express your support further in this spiritual warfare, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $50. The universe recognizes this energy exchange and multiplies your protection tenfold. The investigator they hired isn't just doing a routine background check. He's been given a specific mission to destroy your divine calling. They've told him to look for anything that can be used to discredit your spiritual gifts, your influence, and your God-given purpose. This family knows that your anointing threatens their control over others, so they're trying to find dirt that will make people stop listening to you. They want to discover financial irregularities, relationship problems, or past mistakes that can be blown out of proportion. The investigator is searching through your history, your connections, and your private life looking for weapons to use against you. But what they don't realize is that God has already cleaned up your past and sealed your future. Every sin has been forgiven, every mistake has been covered by grace, and every attack will only make you stronger in the spiritual realm. This investigation isn't really about legalities. It's about spiritual warfare between light and darkness. The enemy is using this family as human vessels to carry out a demonic assignment against your divine destiny. They don't even fully understand why they hate you so much or why they feel compelled to destroy you. The devil is working through their emotions, their jealousy, and their fear to launch this attack on your calling. This is exactly what happened to Jesus when religious leaders hired false witnesses to testify against him. The same spirit that persecuted the prophets is now targeting you because your light threatens the kingdom of darkness. But remember that persecution is often the sign that you're walking in your true purpose. The enemy wouldn't waste time attacking someone who wasn't a threat to his plans. This investigation is actually confirmation that you're on the right path, and that breakthrough is coming. Divine protection surrounds you like an invisible shield that no human investigation can penetrate. Type justice to activate divine intervention. In your case right now, God's courtroom operates above human courts, and his verdict overrules every earthly investigation. The angels are already preparing evidence that will expose their lies and protect your reputation. Heaven's legal team never loses a case because divine truth always defeats human deception. Your faith in divine justice creates a supernatural shield that no investigator can break through, no matter how hard they try. While they're plotting against you, heaven is plotting for you in ways they never expected. Angels are already working behind the scenes, influencing witnesses, exposing lies, and preparing divine evidence for your defense. The spiritual realm has its own investigation running parallel to theirs, and heaven's investigators never miss a detail. Divine intelligence is gathering proof of their real motives, recording their secret conversations, and building a case that will completely destroy their credibility. God is preparing a counter-attack that will shock everyone involved in this conspiracy against you. The same investigator they hired might even become your greatest witness when divine intervention touches his heart. Heaven's legal team is assembling right now, and they have access to spiritual evidence that no earthly court has ever seen. The real reason behind this investigation will shock you. When the full truth comes out, this family isn't just jealous of your success. They're threatened by your spiritual inheritance that they believe should belong to them. They've been waiting for years to find a way to remove you from a position of favor, influence, or blessing that they desperately want for themselves. This investigation is their attempt to disqualify you from divine promotion that's coming your way. They know something big is about to happen in your life, and they're trying to sabotage it before it manifests. The enemy has whispered lies in their ears, convincing them that your downfall will somehow lift them up. But divine favor doesn't work that way. God's blessings aren't limited, and attacking his anointed ones only brings judgment on the attackers. Their hidden agenda will be exposed, and their own secrets will come to light during this process. Type for 144 to align with divine justice that never fails or delays when His children are under attack. God's favor in legal matters is stronger than any human accusation or false evidence they might try to plant. The sacred number activates the heavenly court system, where your case is already decided in your favor. Divine favor overturns enemy plans and exposes every lie they've told about you. Your victory is guaranteed because heaven fights for the righteous. Take these spiritual steps immediately to protect yourself from this investigation. First, cover yourself daily with the blood of Jesus, declaring that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Second, pray specifically against false witnesses and lying tongues that are trying to destroy your reputation. Third, ask God to expose their real motives and turn their investigation into your vindication. Fourth, declare divine confusion over their plans so that everything they try to do against you backfires on them instead. Fifth, pray for the investigator's heart to be touched by truth so he reports only facts, not fabricated stories. Sixth, ask angels to guard your communications, your movements, and your relationships from their spying activities. Seventh, claim Psalm 35 over your situation, asking God to fight those who fight you without cause. These prayers create a spiritual firewall that no human investigation can penetrate or overcome. Divine vindication is racing toward your situation faster than their investigation can progress. God is already preparing to expose their true motives in ways that will embarrass them publicly and vindicate you completely. The tables are about to turn so dramatically that people will see clearly who the real victims and villains are in this situation. Type 888 to claim the divine victory that's already written in heaven's books about your case. This number sequence activates abundance, favor, and supernatural reversal of evil plans. Within days or weeks, you'll see evidence of divine intervention that will amaze everyone watching this unfold. Their investigation will become the very tool God uses to promote you and expose them. What they meant for evil, God will turn into good that benefits you beyond your wildest dreams and destroys their credibility forever. This spiritual attack is actually preparing you for a massive elevation in your calling and influence. God often allows persecution right before He promotes His chosen ones to higher levels of authority and favor. The enemy's desperate attempt to destroy you is proof that breakthrough is coming, and he's trying to stop it before it manifests. Type 999 to embrace the elevation that comes through surviving spiritual trials with faith intact. This number sequence activates completion, spiritual maturity, and divine promotion that follows persecution. Every attack you survive makes you stronger, wiser, and more anointed for the greater work God has planned for your future. The investigation trying to destroy your reputation will actually become the platform that launches your next level of influence. People will remember how you handled this attack with grace and faith, and they'll trust you more because you've proven your character under fire. Take this warning seriously, but don't live in fear, because greater is He who is in you than he who is in the world. Watch for signs of divine intervention in the coming days. Their plans will start falling apart. The investigator will find nothing useful, and their own secrets will begin surfacing unexpectedly. God's protection over your life is absolute, and His vindication of your character is guaranteed. You will emerge from this stronger, more blessed, and more influential than before they ever started this investigation. Trust the process, follow the protection instructions, and prepare to see God fight for you in ways that will become legendary in your testimony.